Yeah, baby. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Welcome to the Pitching Academy Show, ladies and gentlemen. It is your charismatic host, Rodney G. We're coming to you live. We're coming to you live from the NYC, New York City. And we're going to be covering a lot of pigeon racing information today, which is January the 29th. Welcome again. Welcome to the Pigeon Academy Show. And again, I am your charismatic host, Rodney G. Yes, we're coming to you live. We are streaming on Kick, YouTube, TikTok, Rumble, Twitch, Instagram, and of course, my personal favorite, we're coming to you live right here on Facebook. Coming to you from the Superstation, which is your Pigeon Academy Show right here on all these platforms. And we're going to be bringing some really, really good information, on this season. People welcome that's in the chat, dropping your information. We're going to be bringing you some great information. For those of you that's first seeing the Pigeon Academy Show, because we are coming to you on multiple platforms, shout out to our people over on Twitch. Shout out to our people over on TikTok. Shout out to our people over on Rumble. This is a fantastic pigeon show. We cover so much in the sport here. And these are the things we're going to be covering here. We're going to be covering the 2026 racing pigeon season. Not just the racing pigeon season, but we're going to be covering your club races. We're going to be covering your combine races. We're going to be covering some big prize-winning fraternity races. Oh, yeah. We're going to be covering your union and federation, such as your AU and your IF races. We're going to cover the one-loft races nationally, the Hoosier, the Peach, the this, the that. And we're also going to be covering your international one-loft races, such as South Africa, Nigeria Falls, etc. So we're here on this beautiful Thursday night, coming to you live from the NYC. The original, let me say this, the original Pigeon Podcast show, your Pigeon Academy Show, hosted by that guy, your guy, Rodney G. So let's get right into it. We went over the coverage. This is episode number 1 of the Racing Pigeon season. We are going west. We are club racers. This year, we're doing club racing. We got some serious fraternity races on our radar. We're going to go over some of the logistics and this great catalog of club racing and fraternity racing. It's going to be I believe this is going to be one of the hottest seasons yet. We out to a great start in the breeding loft. We picked up all of our bands. We got auctions to attend to. So we're coming to you, like I said, we're coming to you from the NYC, from the US of A. So here we are, episode 1 of the Pigeon Academy Show. Let's get right into the coverage and the races that are now offered to us since we moved over into the BX Club. We're in the Bronx Club. And these are all the races that we're going to go over that are going, as they say, they are going west. So let's go over some of these races. Here is one of the races coming at the end of the year. This is your fraternity race, the classic. Let's get up some music up in here. Let's get some beats up in here, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. There we go. Let me get some beats. I don't want to drown my sound. But for those of you that are watching the rebroadcast or you're here now, welcome to the chat. I'm going to throw in the chat our store, which is our Pigeon Academy store. That's up in the chat. And let's talk about this fraternity race. This race is thrown by Peter Viola and Joe Money Green. This is the contact number that's there on the screen. This is your 2026 Classic 300-mile bond race going out to Washington, PA. This is thrown by the Brooklyn Queens Club, and this race is in October. We're going to be looking forward to this. We're going to get some of the bonds. We're going to get some birds up in this race. This is one of the top races coming out of the tri-state area, and we're now available to race this race, and we're looking forward to it, and we are looking to do that. Here is another fraternity race. This is one we went to last year. I got a lot to say on this particular auction, and to the guys who were actually at the auction last year. We got some really good birds from this auction. Those birds did well last year. And guys, I'm gonna say this: your birds did not go to waste. I believe 3 of the 4 birds are still on the team. 2 of them, one of them is in the breeding loft. We got total of 13 birds from last year's team ready to do the old bird season. And some of the birds from this auction last year, they're on that team. Some beautiful birds. Shout out to Moonstar Loft. Brother, your bird was doing well through training. And he won us a diploma. One of them ran us a diploma, coming in 18th place. But this is the South Queens Club auction. Guys, this race is coming up. This auction is coming up March 22nd. And then there's another one on April the 4th. So you got 2 opportunities to come to this auction. You could bring birds, or you could purchase birds. You know, they want you to race the birds. We got some of the birds raced last year. But again, we are not wasting those birds. Those birds are for the old bird season. Shout out to Justice Welch, the president of the South Queens Club. Thank you again just for the invite. There's a lot of racing going on the East Coast. A lot of racing. So again, we covered the Classic thrown by Joe Money Green and his people. You got your South Queens auction coming up. That race is also in October. And of course, you got your Staten Island bond and auction race. I know Highland Loft is putting this out on his page. We're going to try to get over to this and get more details on the Big Apple bond race. I know the New Rochelle Club was racing in this race. Now, I know the Bronx Club, they're going to be racing out in this race. And we're looking to get into this race as well. The catalog is fat. My partner, Charlie Geiger, very good racer from up north. He sent me the Catskills Classic. This is your Rip Van Winkle Classic race from your annual Catskill Mountain race. We're going to look into this. We're going to try to get some birds up there. And we're going to try to get in the mix with all of this good stuff that's going down in our sport. Of course, Long Island has a race. I see a couple of guys advertising this race on their platforms. And this race, they're saying, is like they formatted it like the IF convention race, where you could send in birds and handlers will handle those birds. You know, and guys are going to go from there. So we're going to look into that and make some phone calls and see if we can get some birds up into that. I understand the New Rochelle Club might be going west also this year. So that would put us again at another fraternity race that we might be able to get into, which is one of my favorites, which is your King Lou's race, which is a 350-mile race. Shout out to the New Rochelle Club and the guys that's there. So it's a possibility we might be able to race still in the King Lou's race. We also going to be covering your IF, your AU races. We're going to be doing the coverage on that. And let me say this, when we say we're going to be covering that, we're going to be covering a lot of this through the Benzine. A lot of you saw links from us last year. You saw the World Trade Center link. You saw club races. You saw one-off races. We're going to put the whole spectrum up through My Pigeon. We're going to take you over to the My Pigeon page right here. What's good, Seven Hills Loft? What's good? And these are all our birds right here in My Pigeon. Let's go over some of these birds from last year. These are our old birds that we're going to be racing. And this is Big Blue. This is the bird that we got from the auction. He's in the system. The Benzine is telling us that we got 13 birds. This is Speedy. A beautiful silver red bar. This bird was fast. These first two birds that I showed you, these birds were very fast. We got a nice Slady. Oh, yeah. We got a couple of birds here. They're yearlings now. Again, only, I believe, 2 to 3 of them made it out to the breeding loft. We got some blue checks up in there. But you guys get what I'm saying. We got a couple of birds up in here. And we're going to be doing our first our first old bird racing this year. Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm going to bring up Seven Hills Loft's comment. He said, like what you're doing for the sport, champ. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're going to try to showcase all you guys in your race results. And we're going to try to share the love, man, on a professional level and bring you guys the highest level of pigeon entertainment right here from the Pigeon Academy show. Oh, yeah, that's right. So let me go back here. And I want to bring up something here, which is in the iPigeon. Guys, get onto your My Pigeon. There's a lot of components and there's a lot of tools that are in the My Pigeon platform. If you're racing and you got a Benzine and you got Benzine Live, man, go on My Pigeon. There's a lot of components there, man. You can have fun in that site right there, man. I do want to go here because we made our announcement that we're doing old birds. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, the birds are out. We'll be right back to you right after this video. Okay, the loft is snowbound, but we are officially out. Birds are out! That's a part of our old bird homer team. And my tippler tossing team. So we are officially out. It's Wednesday. So now we out officially flying, training for the old bird season. And the 3 Loft Media long distance national toss. Yeah, baby, that's where we at. Heads up. Doing old birds, baby. Let's go. Team is out. Some snowy conditions. Well, what are you gonna do? Birds gotta get out. Here we go. There we go. Come on. Yep. There we go. Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Those birds are out. We got the yearlings out. We got our tossing tipper team out. We're not going to really talk too much on the tipplers this evening. We totally focused this evening on the racing birds and all the fraternity races. I believe we saved the best for last. Again, I want to go through the rundown that we're covering all of your races here in episode 1. We are covering the Classic, thrown by Joe Money Green. We're covering the auction, which is their big race out of the South Queens Club. You got your Staten Island races. Shout out to Staten Island guys. You got that race up in the Catskills that we're going to be looking into. You got that race with Long Island. They're throwing that like an IF late race. Hopefully we're going to be able to get back into the King Lou's race. We're going to be doing that coverage. We're going to be doing that coverage with the AU and the IF and any other races that come from that. And of course, we save the best for last. The crown jewel, which we've been looking at for some time now, which is your World Trade Center race. There we go. We got that World Trade Center race. We got that World Trade Center race in our sights. Oh, yeah. So that is the crown jewel for you guys that's up in the chat. There's the contact information for the bands. You guys could call up the Cecil or Griff and get your bands in. But this is the World Trade Center Memorial Race coming out of the NYC. And this is thrown by the Bronx Club. And we are looking to topple this race. We got 15 birds banded up for this race. Tonight is a quick show to give you a rundown. We're going to be coming to you weekly and often. We're going to be putting reels up. We're going to be doing some every day. The birds are out. So once we open up shop and we get out, you're going to see the videos from us. You're going to see us coming live. You're going to be seeing us coming to you right here from the Superstation, which is your Pigeon Academy show. Guys, gals, we're going to come back to you right after this commercial break. Yeah, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for being here with us. This is episode number 1 of your Pigeon Academy show, coverage of the 2026 racing pigeon season. We're going to be bringing you a lot of live things, our training, our breeding techniques, interviews, everything that's going on in the sport that we can bring to you. We're going to bring to you. We hope you visit our store. It's in the chat. We hope you have enjoyed a nice little time off during December. It's breeding time now. The birds are out. The birds are in the loft breeding. Bird bands are going on birds. We want to thank you for being here with the original Pigeon Podcast show, which is your Pigeon Academy show. And you know you've been with your charismatic hosts, Rodney Cheap. We hope to see you soon at an event, an auction, or an event near you. You know it's been your guy, Rodney Cheap. Later, peace.